This is a continuation of the series I started, 4 Dangerous Relationships You Should Leave Alone. I've dealt with the first one. That means dating or going back to your ex. I call it the X factor. Now, but in this video, I'm going to be looking at the remaining 3. And the second one I'm going to be looking at today is called the leftover lover. The leftover lover is somebody your brother dated or your best friend dated and left. And you went to pick up the remnant of what they left. And right now, you're in a romantic relationship with them. Let me tell you something. Some fantasies should be left alone. I don't care how much the fantasy is doing your body. I don't know what it's doing to you. I don't know the weight or the capacity of the strength of that fantasy on you. Some fantasies should not be welcome. Listen, friends and family are hidden treasures. Don't throw them away. Don't sacrifice a relationship on the platter of a good friend who has been with you, or on the platter of a family member who is your blood. Don't do that. Family and friends are treasures. Do you know that if you decide to date this person who is your best friend or your brother's ex, and you date their exes, okay? Now, yes, they can't stop you per se. Nobody can stop you. You're a big boy, you're a big girl. But let me tell you something. At the end, you might end up bringing a fracture to your beautiful relationship. They may not tell you. There's just something about somebody you have known over the years, somebody you have been with, and you go and pick up the person. They may not tell you. Use your sense now and think about it. Then put yourself in their shoes. There will just be this awkwardness about it. And even if it doesn't break out right, even if this relationship doesn't break, somewhere along the line, the other person who is now dating you at the moment, they're going to wake up one day and come to realization that this is a no-no. And they might pull off, or something might go wrong, and definitely something is going to go wrong. This is one fantasy that should be left alone. Avoid it like hell. The third relationship that should be avoided like hell is dating your boss. Let me explain why. There's a reason why your father and your mom warned you never to get your honey where you make your money. Do you understand me? See, the reason is because if it becomes critical and fatal, your honey might not be there for you to eat anymore. Look at me. One of the danger, or one of the reasons why this fantasy should be left alone is this. If anything happens and the relationship end up failing, which I guess it might fail, or if anything happened, both of you couldn't get along, and finally you will notice that, assuming it was a very good job, that you might end up losing that job, or something might just go wrong. Look at me. If you want to eat honey, don't eat your honey where you make your money. It is a principle. It is a law. Don't do that. No matter the crush, hold your crush. Find a way. Hold back from dating your boss. The moment you start falling in for that kind of relationship, it can lead to anything that will be one of the most greater disadvantage to you. Don't eat your honey, or don't get your honey where you make your honey. And if the pressure is coming from your boss, find a way. Find a way and get out of that place. And if you think there is no other way you're going to get along, it might start great, but trust me, the ending will be bitter. If you have an experience, drop your experience in the comment section. I would like to know what you think. The fourth fantasy that I think you should avoid like hell is dating your neighbor. Now, let me tell you why. One day you were at home and this guy moved in. And guess what? He's just the exact fantasy of the kind of guy you want, or maybe the kind of lady you've been looking for. At first, your heart will leap and there'll be excitement in your heart. Now, if both of you are able to get along, I will say to you, find a way. Maybe you can go for it, okay? Now, something good can come out of it. But trust me, if anything goes wrong with that sour relationship, you will not like it. Here is this person you're looking at all the time, 247, and you keep looking at yourself. Both of you can get along, and if things get worse, you are no more dating, and now you are now dating again, and she is now dating. Trust me, it can be very bad. It can be very, very bad. Trust me. So my advice is, if this person move into your neighbor, and this person is great looking, and you think you like the person, And if both of you can get along, go ahead. But there will be consequence if both of you could not get along. If it fails, trust me, you will not like the consequence of it. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye-bye.